you're there again. I wondered where you were. Well, I'm afraid we're on holiday again, and we're going to review some restaurants and places to eat for lunch. We're at the rather old Santa Barbara, which used to be a timeshare in the 80s, but it's a normal sort of mid-priced hotel now. It's quite nice inside. We've been here 3 or 4 times already, and it's at the lovely coast of Golf del Sur, which is a quieter area in Tenerife, but loved by couples, old and young, families, and you can see it's right here on the sea. And there's a nice harbour in the background here, so it's great for a few peaceful walks, and it's nice and windy as well, so it'll keep you cool, but the sun can be hot. So join us this week and we will review a number of places where you can have something nice to eat. I don't know exactly how many yet, but you will see in due course. So looking forward to speaking to you shortly. So right on the beachfront here in Golf del Sur, just coming up to behind the Aloha Hotel. It used to be called Agua Arena for a lot of years, and they've changed it now to a all-inclusive, which I think has not helped the local businesses. So there was a very good Italian here which seems to have packed up, and there was a decent shop here which is all gone, but we're going around the corner here and we're just hoping our favourite lunch place is still here. And you see the Queen Mary here, not my favourite place, but we have been in. Quite reasonable and reasonable priced stuff. And round the corner here is our favourite, the Pancake Cafe, which has been here a lot of years. It used to be owned by a nice Dutchman. I don't know if he still owns it. Still seems quite popular. So we're going to get in here and see what they have for lunch. So tell us about your pancake. So what have you got? As always,
a crepe.
Yeah.
With bananas, chocolate sauce and vanilla ice cream.
It looks very nice indeed. And how much is that now?
$8.25.
So it's gone up a little bit in the last few years, but yeah, looks very nice indeed. And this is my, I think they call it a chicken pork.
Yeah. Pork bowl. Chicken pork bowl.
All right. Yeah. Looks very nice indeed. Let me have a good look at that. So that was the Pancake Cafe, right here on the coast. Couldn't choose a better spot. So Hazel had a pancake with bananas and ice cream, and I had a little salad that they call the poke. It was very nice, it was very pleasant. They're looking at trying to serve more healthy foods, the man says. So I would definitely recommend you come down and have your lunch if you're down in Golf del Sur. So we're at the Mill, which is now an Indian restaurant. It used to be a Sunday dinner restaurant, so we're going to give it a try. It's in Golf del Sur, up a side street, and looks like the prices are quite reasonable. And this is our young man here that's invited us in, so we'll see what he has to say. And we'll see what the food looks like in a moment. So this is our starters at the Mill. So Hazel's gone for, you'll be surprised to learn,
Chicken pakora.
Chicken pakora.
And I think, is it that one?
And I've gone for a fish pakora. I'm not sure which is which, but we'll see in a moment.
I don't know.
But they both look very nice indeed. So you may be surprised to learn we've ordered our usual. We need to compare them all around the world. So I've got a nice lamb biryani. It looks nicely put together, well presented. I'm not sure that's what Hazel's got there. What is it, Hazel?
Chicken korma.
Chicken korma. Again, that looks nicely presented. It's a decent sized portion without overfacing you, and the sauce doesn't look too thick. And as you're supposed to get with your biryani, I've got a nice curry sauce on the side and a nicely cooked naan bread. so we'll report back to you shortly. So that was the Mill. It's a fairly new Indian restaurant. It's up a bit of a hill on its own. There's not much around here, and I think they could do with a bit of business, but it's a fairly good curry shop and the rates are very good. It's definitely worth visiting, and I've promised him a good review, and he's only going to get a good review if it is good, and I have to say it were absolutely fine. So I would recommend you come. And the total bill was €34 for all that food, which ain't so bad. And Hazel says 2 starters, 2 mains, and we had some nice beer as well. So we'll see you later in the week. This is the Golden Bay Chinese restaurant. Looks promising. Oh look, there's Hazel looking at the menu. Hi Hazel, how are you doing?
Alright. Looking at a Chinese, just for a change.
Just for a change?
Yeah. So I'm just looking at the set meals.
And does it look quite reasonable?
I don't know, I don't think $17.95 per person is reasonable.
Don't you?
No.
And we're going to try it anyway.
And there isn't even any, unless you can change what you want.
Ah. So we're going to try it anyway?
Yeah, we'll go in anywhere.
Yeah. And we'll show the viewers what it's like when we get us food. So Hazel, did you manage to get the prawn toast instead of the soup?
I certainly did.
You did. Any good? Lovely.
Nice.
We'll see what comes in as next course. Now we've got a friend that's a duck. I'm not sure he's going to approve of this, but Hazel's got a duck and pancakes. I think it's a quarter duck. So this is the second course. Looks okay. Looks as if they've cooked it carefully.
Looks really nice. I love duck.
Do you?
Yeah.
You better not tell our friend.
Oh.
He won't be very pleased. So, main course is here, and we've got some steaming beef, some chicken with carrots, some rice. Again, all looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Hazel's stealing my beer. Are you stealing my beer?
Yeah.
Good job, I've got some more coming.
So, service was a bit slow, but they were really, really busy. There's not many staff. Food were nice. You liked it more than I did.
So what was the name of the place?
Golden Bay.
Golden Bay. You didn't eat much?
No, I never do really. I prefer all the starters and the duck.
Well, in future just get a lot of starters.
Well, I do.
Well, it's not a buffet.
I just felt that the meat...
Who's this here?
Oh? Dave.
Div.
Right. So yeah, it
How we
was
done?
okay, and it were €42.
Including drinks.
Including drinks, yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Lovely. So we're heading down the beachfront again in Gulf del Sur. We've been recommended a place called Alacrim, and I've not seen it yet. Oh, there's a handbag salesman here. Not seen this round here for a while. Oh look, there's a genuine Christian Dior handbag there. Oh, I think I can see this Alacrim place here. It's got the black sign above the door. Don't know if you can see that yet. I think this was part of the former Chucky's. And it doesn't look particularly busy, so we'll give it a go. So our food's come. Looks really very interesting. I've got the pink bream here. There ain't a lot on the menu. They've got a small selection of really nice looking things. And is that lamb shank, Hazel?
It's slow cooked shoulder of lamb with some like dauphinoise potatoes underneath.
And you've got a friend that's a sheep?
Whatever.
No, okay. And a little side salad. So, as usual, we're going to get this down as next and let you know what it's like afterwards. And our final course tonight is an apple crumble. It's not just any apple crumble. I think this is probably going to be a special apple crumble.
It's an M&S apple crumble.
M&S?
Joking.
Oh, it could be, couldn't it? Could be. And anyway, we'll talk to you about that in a minute. So that was the Alacrim restaurant. It's got a strange name, but we thought we'd give it a go. So I think we're going to have to say it was definitely fine dining at quite a reasonable price. So the total bill come to 68, so that's with drinks including coffees, Diet Cokes and one dessert. The service, we thought he was a bit slow at first, but he's actually a very professional waiter. He knows what he's doing and he manages his time well. So I think it's definitely well worth a visit, though it's not a quite little intimate place. It's by the sea and you're rubbing shoulders with lots of people in neighbouring restaurants, but if that doesn't bother you, that's absolutely fine, but definitely worth coming for the food. Hi, good evening. We're back up at the town square at the top of San Blas in Golf del Sur, and we thought we'd try out a highly recommended place called Old Fashioned 1986, which is just behind me, and they have some very select dishes, and we're told it is fine dining. Can you remember what you were doing in 1986 if you were still around? I certainly can. So we're going to get in there and we're going to give it a go. Hazel's rolling her eyes. So to save argument, we both went for the fillet steak, which looks absolutely lovely. A few chips on the side.
It's how I asked for it, which was medium. That's absolutely perfect.
I'm not sure why Hazel's got her sunglasses on, but anyway. Yeah, it does look pretty good, to be fair, and a little side salad there. And as I was saying, some garlic bread. And it looks lovely. So we're going to get tucked in. Thank you very much.
So that was 1986, and we both had fillet steak, and it was cooked to perfection. In fact, probably one of the nicest fillets I've ever had.
And how much was it?
It came to €50, but it was well worth it, really was. And
would you come again?
Yes, and it's the quantity that counts, not in the quality that counts.
Fair enough.
Okay. Bye.
I know what you're going to say. We're at the Reef fish and chip shop in Golf del Sur. You're going to say why, aren't you? You're going to say why when there's all these Spanish places. Well, I'm going to have to tell you, this is a Spanish place. It's been here for donkey's years. It's a fish and chip shop. We're going to give it a go and we'll show you the food shortly. So inside the Reef, it's got quite a nice view of a Disney style hotel. Previously it was a building site for about 10 years, so it's a much improved view. I think it's called the Bahia Principe, and it's one of these all-inclusives which is causing problems for these small businesses. However, this one survives. So we've got some lovely looking fish and chips. I got the mushy peas, Savoy sausage on the side, some onion rings, and Hazel's got a bigger fish for the same price, and she's opted for the mushy peas, and it looks pretty good, I have to say. So we're going to get tucked in and we'll let you know afterwards. So that was the Reef fish and chip shop, right in the middle of Golf del Sur. I believe it's a Spanish home place, like I said, and it really should be how chip shops are in England. Everything was absolutely spot on. The prices are spot on. I think it came to €31 with drinks and a good feed, as you saw. So I would definitely recommend that you pop in if you're over this way. So we're at the Atlantico Sur restaurant. We thought we'd try a bit of tapas for lunch, because you viewers are always telling me I should eat Spanish food. So here we are. We're at a local Spanish business, which is right on the coast, as you can see. Again, in the place where there's half a dozen surviving restaurants together, and this is, as I said, a nice Spanish tapas place which is run by Chinese people. So we will wait and see what we get. So our food's come. We thought we'd be getting tapas portions because of tapas prices, but anyway, they're rather bigger than we expected for lunch. So we've got fish churros, which look like nice fish fingers, but anyway, that's fine, we'll give it a go. Canary potatoes, quite a large portion there. Your sauces for your canary potatoes, which is fairly standard, looks good, looks nice. And some deep fried camembert cheese, some garlic bread with tomatoes, Spanish omelette and chips. So I think we may be asking for a doggy bag here. So that was it, Atlantic Close, sir. It's not a pretty place. They may benefit from some tablecloths, but we had a lot of unexpected food due to the portions being really good. I think that came to 28, including drinks, so quite good value really. So if you need to fill your belly quickly, I'd get down here. So we're in the town square at a place just outside of Golf del Sur, although arguably it is the same town. It's a little village of San Blas. It's got a bandstand. There's probably a couple of dozen restaurants here in and around the town square. Some of them are shut down, but most are open now. So we've come to a little place here called La Cueva.
Buenas tardes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And
Yes, this place.
they brought us a nice little piece of pizza here, I think.
And absolutely free.
Well, no such thing as a free lunch.
It is. I remember it last time.
Fair enough. So we're going to have a look at this menu here, and I think it's more or less middle of the road price wise. There's usual Italian stuff.
Yep. Okay. Thank you very much.
Buon appetito.
So our food has come. So I've got lasagna, which was it was bubbling away when it comes, so it's definitely freshly done, I reckon. Mixed salad, which is looks middle of the road, but it's all right for money. Chips again, all right for money, and a fried seafood platter, which again has got a number of things with their heads on, but I'm always up for a challenge and I'll always give it a go. So we're going to get this down and see what we think afterwards. So that was La Cueva in the village square, and I think we're going to have to say it's all right, middle of the road. Yeah, it wasn't horrible. It came to €42, so got a reasonable amount of food. We came last 3 years ago, almost to the day. We have a review on TripAdvisor. I think it's probably, as it suffered from the pandemic, I think a few of these places around here have. But yeah, it was okay, and we might come back again sometime in the future.
But probably not.
Probably not. Okay. There he is. We're in the town square again in San Blas, and we're thinking we might have a little curry at our favourite place, the Taj. We haven't been here for 3 years.
Hi.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Yes.
Good. Please.
Thank you. So our starters have come. Hazel has rearranged them slightly, but never mind. So you couldn't wait. So we've got some onion barges. We've got a shish kebab, which, as you can see, is really nicely sizzling. Some chicken pakoras. A lot of chicken pakoras. Looks a really good portion. And our customary sauces, but again, they seem a really good portion. So we will, as usual, get tucked into this and see if we can eat as main course after. We might be struggling. So please excuse the clutter on the table. Our main course is here, and it'll may come as no surprise to you, I've chosen my usual biryani. This is a mixed biryani. It's come with a really nice looking sauce on the side, a boona sauce. You can select what sort of sauce you would like, and a very nice looking naan bread, which is nice and shiny, and I'm not sure what that is Hazel's got. It looks very nice.
Korma, but it's a king prawn korma.
So Hazel's mixed it up a bit. She's got a king prawn korma, and again, I do have to say it does look very nice. So we're going to give you our verdict a little bit later. We've come back to the Taj Indian restaurant, which is actually next door to another one called the Bombay Chapati. Can we see that? Yeah. Which appear to have merged together now. There's a hole in the wall, but anyway, we thought that was always going to happen. So, in the 3 years since we've last been here, we have to say the standard of the food has not dropped. I think they've really suffered.
This is our
This is our fella
Please
here.
subscribe this channel.
Yeah.
That's,
Subscribe. Tell them to subscribe.
yes, please subscribe the channel and click the red icon.
Thank you. So we have not been for three years?
Yeah.
3-4 years. So you shut for
And
quite a
you
while.
enjoyed the nice curry.
Absolutely perfect. The sauce on the boona, really hot, but really, really good depth to it. Yeah. So
Thank you.
same
Thank
chef.
you so much. Same
Chef.
chef
I can tell. Yeah, I can
from
tell.
last 19 years.
19. All right. Well, he's worth it then, isn't he?
That's right.
So
yeah.
we will probably see you in January.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Take care, mate.
Cheers.
Ta-ra
Thank you.
now.
Thank you.